Guys, Chris here. I'm going to be doing a review on two sabers that we recently built today. One was built by my buddy Revan over here, and one was put together by me. Right here we have the Ultrasabers, Raven, and the Saberforge Venom. Both hilts made of aluminum. The claws on this one are at Revan's house, so that's not fully complete yet. But just for a quick breakdown of the hilts, we have Nano Biscotte V3s installed in both of them. Anti-vandal switches. This one is running a XPE2 red, and this one is running the Saberforge 12-watt plus LED. Okay, so starting out with the Saberforge Venom, the overall length from that top claw all the way down to the bottom is a little under 14 inches. From the emitter to the pommel is about a foot. The Saberforge Venom features these three claws. These were sharp at first, with these windows as well. We filed those down, installed the 12mm illuminated AV switch. We didn't wire that one in because we didn't know how to. This nice grenade section, and down here the pommel. All the sounds and all the electronics and stuff kind of backed the pommel out just by a little bit. So we put a little O-ring on there just to cover up the rest of the threading. Here we have the electronics that's removed. We have the Nano Biscotte with a crude harness chassis. Oh, go man, go. There goes Jaden. The 18650 battery, the holder, speaker right there, the SD card, which pops out right there at the top of the card. 2-watt bass speaker, and here's our pommel assembly with our little O-ring. So we'll get this slapped back into the hilt, and then we can test the electronics and the LED as well as the sound fonts. Okay, so we got our electronics back inside. Let's boot it up. There's the boot sound from deep sleep mode. And there it is with the Saberforge 12-watt. Let's see how it is with the blade. As you can see, very consistent with the lighting all the way up to the tip. There's a nice flickering effect. Can't really notice it too well on the camera, but you can notice it with the clashes. You can see it there against the carpet. Very bright. You have your windows. One more thing I forgot to mention was the CoverTech knob at the end. Nice weathered finish, as well as a weathered finish on the entire hilt. Some paint, battle damage on the blade. And the shutdown.
Hello Saberland, this is Revan of Revan Kissed Customs. I'm bringing you a build that I have done today. This is an Ultrasabers Raven. What I did to it is I went ahead and put in a Nano Biscotte V3 with a full MHS Mark 6, V6 chassis. I went ahead and installed a stainless steel non-illuminated anti-vandal switch. For the LED, down in there we have a single die Cree XPE2 3-watt red LED. So, you'll notice that it only has one of the 3 claws. That's because it needed to be retapped. I left the claws at my house. But those will be added on, and pictures of that will be added at a later date. This is a build I did for my friend Dave. Should also make note that this is a model of the Sith Stalker lightsaber from The Force Unleashed. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chassis. So if I can have my assistant take the phone real quick.
There's
the
deep
boot
sleep.
sound. Alright, so we unscrew the pommel here. Get a nice couple of pats if the darn thing will come out here. Sometimes these things like to get stuck in the hilts a little bit.
Yeah, so we installed it very snug.
That way it wouldn't rattle around in combat.
The rattling you hear is the LED at the top.
And with a lot of the MHS modules that Ultrasabers uses, like in the Raven and the Bane, they do that, but nothing to worry about. Alright, so here's the MHS chassis here with the Nano Biscotte V3. There's electrical tape holding it down just to keep it from hitting the walls of the Saber. But let me peel that back for you. So here you've got the SD card, nice and snug in there. And we have a Veco 2-watt bass speaker, makes this thing hella loud. Trustfire 18650 at 2400 milliamp hours. So, you know, it'll last you a good night of dueling. We also decided to tidy up the wires here. That way, you know, there's no twisting or any mess on the inside. So if you want to take a look down in there, it's
spiral wrap.
It's nice and neat in there. So, without further ado, let's fire this puppy up. And bear with me here. There we go, there she goes. Alright, so first font on this, I believe, is Dark Meat. So let's go ahead and fire that up. There's activation and the hum. You'll notice it's a very deep, bassy hum, which is very Sithy. So a couple swings and clashes in there for you. Do the Shamim thing here. Shout out to my buddy Shamim. Making the Nano Biscotte install easy. Alright, so let's put a blade in here. This is a shortened Ultrasabers heavy grade blade that has been sanded down for dual diffusion. It's actually pretty evenly lit from base to the tip. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, it has a slightly bigger base flare than as most in-hilt LEDs do. If you look a little bit closer, you can tell that it has a bit of a blade flicker. That's standard with the Nano Biscotte boards. And also, one thing that I think is cool, if you're not into the flash on clash, you can see it flickering there. You still technically get FOC, but it's not flash on flash, it's more flicker on flash, which I think is a pretty cool feature. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to switch the sound fonts here real quick. This is your light meat font. Or gray meat font, sorry.
No, I think that's light meat.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gray meat has like a tiger growl for its boot or something.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, my bad if I said gray meat, I meant light meat. But if somebody thinks it is gray meat, you know, you can let us know in the comments below. So, with this one, you'll notice with this one, it has a more of a lighter hum to it. Has that scream upon activation. The only thing about this font is that it has very subtle swing sounds. They're very quiet, very stealthy. But the flashes are there. One thing to note about Nano Biscotte is it is the least expensive of the Plector Labs boards. You don't get anything cool like your blaster blocks or your lockups like you would with your higher tier boards like Prism.
Prism.
There is actually a Prism build.
Prism.
That
Lock switch.
Chris did here.
Lockups. Color change sounds. Yes, all Plector boards have the same features with their flickers and gradual power-ons. They don't just start up immediately.
They have fade in and fade out. And this over here is a Dark Prophecy V3 with a Tri-Cree Deep Red. So it's basically a fully powered Tri-Cree Deep Red. Makes the rest of the reds look more orange.
Mute. And there's Jaden wrapping up the review for us. Have a good one.